Okay, y'all, it's one of my favorite times of the year. It's time to put together some Easter baskets. Doing things a little bit different this year, so first I have to make everything.
Okay, I showed y'all me yesterday putting together the Easter baskets for our parents' households, but now I'm going to show y'all me making everything that went into the baskets. These are not going to be detailed recipes. I just kind of want to show y'all to see my process. So the first thing I knew I needed to get started on was my two breads, especially the sourdough. I was doing a carrot cake sourdough loaf for both households. If you know that even same day loaves are an entire day process. I also wanted to do some sandwich bread loaves because I knew that I was going to be making a couple of jams and some butter later on in the day. And of course you need some sandwich bread to go with that jam and butter. The vibe I was going for with these Easter baskets, y'all, was like farmer's market. I don't know why, but lately whenever I go to a farmer's market, I just have such like a sense of joy. And so I was trying to put that joy into a basket for like, I don't know. I just thought that would be such a great way to brighten someone's day. My sandwich bread was rising. I went ahead and started on my cookies. I was doing 3 different types of cookies. I did a peanut M&M and chocolate chip cookie. I did a double chocolate chip cookie, and then I did a sugar pecan cookie. I know that sounds like a lot of cookies, but these cookies freeze well, so they can kind of keep out like whatever they want for that particular week, freeze the rest, and then as they want them, you just heat them up. So y'all, I wanted to add on that while I was in the kitchen all day, I finished all 7 episodes of this season of Unexpected, and oh my god, where are the police? Somebody needs to get the police involved. What is this season of this show? I am genuinely shocked. Next up, I started on some jams. This is probably my favorite part of the day. I did a cherry raspberry jam, which turned out so yummy. But then I also did a strawberry blackberry jam, which was equally as good. I also made sure I made enough so that Wade and I could keep some because I know these are going to be so good on peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. At this point, my sandwich bread loaves came out of the oven and they were looking beautiful. I just buttered the tops of those and they were done. So look at the rich color of the jam, y'all. It looks so beautiful. I'm telling you, if you've ever wanted to make jam at home, please do it. It is actually so much easier than it seems. Time to get my sourdough loaves together. So like I said, these are carrot cake sourdough loaves, and I was going to do like a white chocolate drizzle on top. Now, normally I will bake my sourdough loaves in a Dutch oven. Today I just did it in the regular bread pans and they turned out just fine. So I think anytime I have to do multiple loaves, I'll probably just do the bread pans. And I can't gift breads without homemade butter. So you literally just take whipping cream and you whip it until you get butter. And that's it. And you end up with butter. You end up with buttermilk. I like to use the buttermilk when I'm cooking. And then obviously I was gifting the butter and we had enough left so that we also could have some unsalted butter just so that they could use this with whatever they wanted. So if they want to salt it themselves, they can. I also did 2 seasoning blends. I did a steak seasoning blend and a sweet and spicy seasoning blend. Yeah, that was everything that I made for our parents' Easter baskets this year. If you guys want to see me actually assembling the baskets, I already posted that video yesterday, but I am obsessed with how these turned out. They are so pretty.